welcome if you're new here. My name is Kaylee, and today's class is a 30-minute Power Vinyasa flow. This class is going to be well-rounded, full body, and will hold poses for a little bit longer than we usually do in my classes. We are not doing a ladder flow today. This was a request when I polled you over on Instagram. So we will do one sequence and then repeat it on the second side. And after that, we are done with it. We will move on to a completely new sequence. So this is different than most of my other classes, but you guys have been asking for it, and I'm happy to film that for you. Welcome to my new studio as well. We just moved into a new place, and I am so excited to share classes with you here. I'm going to bring back live classes on my app soon, and yeah, we're just feeling super happy to be settled in this space. I will also film just an update vlog for you very soon as well. Also, my retreat has launched, so we are going to Baja, Mexico next April, the 20th to the 24th, 2023. I will put all of the info down below. I would absolutely love to have you join. It is going to be just a couple of days of yoga, swimming in the ocean, laying in the sun, hiking, and connecting, building community with each other. I can't wait to meet you all in real life, finally. And that's pretty much it for everything that I have to update you on. As always, if you want a block or a strap, go ahead and grab it, but I'm not requiring them for this practice. And there is a Spotify playlist down below if you want some music. We are going to start in a child's pose today, so I will meet you there. Taking your knees as wide as feels good, sending the hips back towards the heels, and walking the hands forward as you close the eyes and let the forehead rest on your mat. Taking a moment here to simply arrive. So maybe that means a deep exhale through the mouth. Maybe that means a rock side to side with the head. Maybe that means a shift in the shape that you're in. Maybe the first one that you landed in today isn't really what your body needs or wants in this moment. So give yourself permission to change it. Remembering that we are not stuck in any shape, place, situation, both on the mat and off the mat. And as we pause in stillness here, start to connect with the breath. Notice the natural rhythm, the flow of your breath as it moves in and out of the body. And then can you start to consciously lengthen both the inhalation and the exhalation? Noticing that focusing on the breath allows you to drop deeper into the present moment, that it helps to ground you, maybe calm any nerves or anxiety floating around in the mind. And knowing that for the next 30 minutes or so, all that you are here to do is to breathe. Maybe the postures will come easy today. Maybe they'll be a little bit more tricky. But whatever is here to unfold for you, let it be guided by your breath. In Vinyasa, we link breath to movement as a way to tap into the present, tap into the flow. So make that your intention, to connect breath to movement, to breathe consciously and intentionally while you're here on your mat today. If you haven't already, beginning Ujjayi breath, slight constriction at the back of the throat, making the breath audible. Of course, if this isn't in your practice or doesn't feel good in your body, there's the option to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Ujjayi breath will help to light the fire from within, build tapas and heat in the body. Along with many other benefits of nostril breathing. Let's take a clearing breath before we move. Deep breath in, feel the belly expand. And clear it through the mouth. Exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, start to gaze forward to the top of the mat. Reach the fingers even farther forward. On your exhale, send the heels and the hips to meet. Next inhale, start to shift forward, keeping the knees as wide as feels good, coming through to a tabletop, and then shifting the shoulders just past the wrists. On the exhale, send the hips back towards the heels. Good, again, inhale to shift forward. If you need to slide the knees closer together, go ahead and do so. Exhale to shift back. So starting to work into the wrists. Engage through the core, pull the low ribs in, belly button towards the spine, Uddiyana Bandha, and gripping the mat with all 10 fingers. We'll add a chaturanga onto this with the knees down, so shift forward, lower halfway, press back up, and then push the hips back. Good, again, shift forward, lower halfway, press up, shift the hips back. One more. Come forward, hold at halfway, engage the core, maybe arms are shaking a little bit, and then gently lower onto the belly. Reach the legs long, take them in line with the hips. Tuck the tailbone slightly, hands underneath the shoulders. On your inhale, start to lift, find a cobra, peeling the chest off of the mat. On your exhale, slow and controlled, lower back down, tap the forehead. Inhale to lift, using your back muscles as you go. Exhale to lower. Last one, inhale to lift. This time holding at the top, maybe floating the hands off of the mat, lifting 2 inches higher, and then gently release. Take the arms out wide in line with the shoulders. Start to bend into the right knee, and then take the right foot all the way up and over to the left. Stretching through the left side of the chest, keep the left arm long, reach right arm up and around to bind into the left hip crease. Maybe close the eyes, taking a moment to breathe into the left shoulder. And then gently release, right hand back down. Use it as a break as you come all the way up and around to the other side. Right arm reaches long, left knee bends. Come over onto the right side of the body. Left foot lands outside of the mat. Reach left arm up and around, finding internal rotation in the shoulder, binding into the right hip crease. Reach left arm back up, take it down to the ground. Use it as a break, come all the way down onto the belly. Keep the hands wide, just bend into the elbows, come onto your fingertips. Push into the hands, push into the feet. Inhale to lift. Wide cobra, heart to sky. On your exhale, dip the right shoulder as you gaze towards the left. Inhale, move back through center, heart lifts. Exhale, dip the left shoulder, gaze to the right. Inhale to move back through center, lift high. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes. Inhale, high plank and hold. Send the heels towards the back of the mat. Charge up through the legs. Push into the hands and protract through the shoulders. Feeling that light up the core. Think about pulling your ribs towards your hips. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Start to walk it out. Bend into one knee. Maybe sway the hip side to side. Anything that is calling your name in this shape, give yourself permission to take it. We'll take a few breaths here. And in these moments during our warm-up, noticing, observing how the body feels in this moment, and also acknowledging that it is going to change as we move. So the feelings and sensations that you come onto the mat with will not be with you when you step off. So using each moment to stay present and experience those feelings as they come, knowing that they are fleeting. Make your way back to stillness when you're ready. Of course, evening out the sides if you took something on one. And then step the feet together at the back of the mat. Inhale to lift your right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. On your exhale, bend your right knee, open your right hip to the sky. Think about squaring the shoulder, so rolling right shoulder down as you open the right hip up. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, lower the right foot next to the left. Walk the hands to the back of the mat, keep the toes together. Inhale, find a halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Again, like that, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Last one, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, walk it back out. Find your downward facing dog. Exhale to land the heels to the mat. Inhale, left leg to sky, three-legged dog, keep the hips square. And then exhale, bend the knee, open the hips, keeping the shoulders square. Ground through the right heel, lift left knee to the sky. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Gently release left foot to the mat. Walk it all the way back. One more time. Forward fold. Keep the big toes to touch. Bend into the knees. Slide the hands behind you to interlace the fingers. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chest expansion. Reach the fingers towards the front of the mat as you let the head release. Keeping the knees bent if this feels good, or working into the hamstrings, straightening through the legs, trying to keep the belly connected to the thighs. Gently release the fingers, walk it all the way back out. Downward facing dog. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to lift the heels, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, ground into the feet as you lift. Gaze follows the fingertips. Exhale, right back down, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Meet in Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. High plank to Chaturanga, option to lower to the belly. Inhale, upward facing dog. Cobra is also there if you need it. Exhale, we meet downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Hanging out here for 2 more breaths. Slight bend in the elbows. Try to bring the inner elbows to face forward, feeling that open through the shoulder blades. Draw the tailbone to the sky, heels towards the mat, keeping a soft bend in the knees. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale to lift the heels, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, sweep the arms up, gaze follows. Exhale, right back down, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step back, high plank to chaturanga. Shift forward and halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Last one, deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale to lift the heels, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend into the knees, sweep the arms up. Roll the pinky fingers in slightly, sit the hips low, and draw the hips back so you can gaze down and see the toes. Maybe lifting the toes off of the mat, sending the weight to the 4 corners of the feet. Keeping the spine long, chin tucked just gently into the chest, and reach the arms up by the ears. Take a deep breath in, breath out, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the right leg to the sky, 3-legged. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest, hold. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, step right foot in between the hands. Roll the left heel down. Inhale, warrior 1. Option to step right foot out just a bit to square the hips. Reaching the fingers up to the sky, keep pressing through the back leg. Try to bend 90 degrees in the right knee. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 1 more, inhale. On the exhale, hinge forward as you take the arms by the side to interlace the fingers. Find a halfway lift to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, humble warrior. Take the right shoulder to the right thigh. Keep the deep bend in the right knee. Keep pressing through the left heel. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, find a halfway lift in the spine. On the exhale, release the grip of the hands. Plant left hand at left corner. Inhale, right arm lifts to a twist as you pop the left heel up. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 1 more here, inhale. On your exhale, dip the hips, come onto the edges of the feet and reach towards the back of the mat. Stretching through left side body. 1 more, inhale. On the exhale, start to circle the right hand all the way around to left foot at the back of the mat. Inhale, lift, left arm to the sky, finding a prasarita twist. Keep a soft bend in the knees. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Beautiful. Gently release left hand. Walk yourself back forward, top of the mat. Standing splits. Inhale, left leg lifts. On the exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee behind right. Inhale, kick long. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, kick long. Exhale, Shiva. Hold. Draw the hands to the heart center. Reach the crown of the head forward. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Land onto the left hip. Seated twist. Right hand behind. Left arm lifts. Exhale. Left elbow hooks at the right thigh. Think about lifting. Spine long. And exhale to twist deeper. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to draw back through center, reach the fingers forward, lean back and find a boat pose. So feet lifted to halfway, fingers reach forward, option to hold onto the legs if you need that little bit of help. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, cross the ankles, plant the hands. Can you hop back? Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out, let it go. Inhale to lift left leg to the sky. Exhale, pull left knee into the nose. Hold, inhale. On your exhale, step left foot. Roll the right heel down. Inhale, warrior one is where we're going. Left knee bends. Square the hips to the top of the space. Maybe that means you step left foot out. Maybe that means you take the hands to the hips and manually draw right hip forward, left hip back. Keep pressing back through the right heel. Pull the low ribs in. Gaze soft at one point. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale here. Reach the fingers high. On your exhale, lean forward. Take the arms by the sides. Interlace. Breathe in. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Lift the heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Left shoulder to left thigh. Keep pressing into your right heel. Deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Beautiful. Inhale, find that halfway lift shape. Release the fingers. On the exhale, plant the right hand. Lift the right heel as you open left arm to a twist. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale. On your exhale, dip the hips. Come onto the edges of the feet. Reach back with the left hand. Stretching through right side body. The shape always feels so good. Beautiful. Next inhale, move through your twist. Exhale, walk all the way to the back of the mat. Take left hand to right ankle. Reach right arm to the sky. Find your twist. Legs are wide. Push into the edges of the feet and stack right shoulder on top of left. Gently release, hands to the mat, crawl forward. Left toes spin to face the top. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva, right knee behind left. Inhale, kick high. Exhale, Shiva, bend in. Last one, inhale, kick high. Exhale, Shiva, hold. Hands travel to the heart, find a balance. Take a deep breath in, lengthen. On the breath out, land, slow and controlled. Onto the hips. Left hand down, right arm to sky. Breathe in. Breathe out, twist. Right elbow hooks on left thigh. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale to unravel, lean back. Make your way to your boat pose. Knees bend, arms reach forward, maybe this time. Legs lift high. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Holding for one more breath, inhale. On the exhale, cross the ankles, plant the hands, hop to chaturanga if you can. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Great work. Deep breath in. And deep breath out, let it go. 2 more breaths here before we move on to the next sequence. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, sweep right leg to sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step right foot forward in between the hands. High lunge, back heel stays lifted, sweep the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in, charge through the legs. On the breath out, left elbow under right eagle arms. Inhale to start to lift, arms to the sky. Exhale, lean back. Can you find a back bend here? Keeping the bend in the right knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, move back through your crescent, keep the eagle arms. Exhale, pull left knee into the chest, come to stand, keeping the arms. Left leg goes over right, full eagle shape, Garudasana. Low ribs pulling in, reach elbows up in line with shoulders. Keep squeezing the arms and legs together. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We're coming to a funky-ish transition. So lift left knee back up into the chest, balancing on the right leg. We'll open to dancing Shiva. Option, right hand to left knee. Option, right hand to outside of left foot. Wherever you are, can you spin to face the left side of the mat and roll left shoulder in towards the midline. Gaze can follow the fingertips. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Next, inhale, transition, open twisted crescent. So left foot goes back, twist all the way over to the right and land into your crescent shape. One more time. Deep bend in the right knee, reach the fingers away from each other. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. From here, land the left knee. Keep left toes tucked. Reach back for the left calf, ankle, or heel. Gaze at one point, unlike me, so that you don't fall out. So this is sort of like a half camel, side bend combo. Usually with half camel, same hand, so my left hand would be on left ankle, but this funky variation is fun too. So roll left shoulder back, reach left fingertips to the back of the mat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale to unravel, plant the hands on either side of the right foot, and then step forward, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale halfway, exhale, fold. Maybe take the hands around the heels to release through the spine. Inhale, find your halfway. Next, exhale, step or float, chaturanga. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale, sweep left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot forward, crescent lunge. Inhale to rise, lifting, arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Charge up through the back legs, square the hips. Take a deep breath in. Breath out, right arm underneath left eagle arms. Press the palms together and start to lift the elbows in line with the shoulders. Keep the deep bend in the left knee. Breathe in, breathe out. Next, inhale, start to lift. Arms to the sky, gaze can follow. Exhale, lean back, open the heart, finding your eagle back bend. Next, inhale, spine back to neutral, keep the arms. Exhale, step. Right knee lifts into the chest. Find your balance. Exhale, meet Garudasana Eagle. Keep squeezing everything in towards the midline, engage the core. Elbows lift in line with shoulders. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, pull right knee back into the chest. On the exhale, dancing Shiva, either left hand to right knee or left hand to right foot. Can you keep the hips in one line? Reach right fingers back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Inhale, keep the right leg lifted. Start to twist as you swing the right leg back. Open twisted crescent. Left knee bends deeply. Roll the left shoulder in towards the midline. Charge up through the back leg. Deep bend in the left knee. Breathing in and breathing out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Start to bend into the right knee. Keep the toes tucked. Left hands to calf, ankle, or heel. Squeeze inner thighs towards each other to stay balanced. And then roll the right shoulder in line with the left. Reaching the right fingers towards the back of the mat. Deep bend in the left knee. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale to unravel. Plant the hands at the top of the mat. Step right foot hips width distance. Padangustasana. Fingers around the big toe. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs, bending at the elbows. Roll the shoulders down the back. Keep the neck long. And enjoy this moment to simply be and enjoy this forward fold. Gently release fingers from the toes, hands meet the mat, toes turn out just slightly, Malasana squat. Heels in, toes out. Hands travel to the heart and then press the elbows to the insides of the knees to open up through the hips. Think about reaching the crown of the head to the sky, hips descend low, but stay active in the legs, so draw or dig down into the heels to find that engagement. Beautiful. From here, we're just going to come to a seat. So lowering all the way down. One more time, boat pose. Lifting the legs up, scoop the belly in. On your inhale, start to lower to a low boat. Arms reach forward, hovering above the mat. On your exhale, pull the knees into the chest. Two more. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower, holding low. And exhale to release all the way down onto the mat. Maybe shimmying yourself back onto your mat if you lost it. Take a moment, arms down by the sides. In a mini Shavasana, closing the eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Start to draw right knee into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then draw right knee out to the right and over to the left. Side to side a few times. Sending some love into your right hip. And the next time you take the knee to the left, stay there and then find a twist. Roll onto the left side of the body. Right knee descends towards the mat as you reach right fingertips out towards the right. Make sure your right shoulder is still grounded, left leg long in line with the hip. And then inhale to come back through center. Take right hand to outside of right foot. Half happy baby. You can use the left hand to remind the left leg to stay connected to the mat, or if you need more support, bend into the left knee. And then gently release. Right foot long. We will switch sides. Left leg pulls up into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then start to move the left knee out to the left and up and over to the right. A little bit of dynamic movement before we hold a static stretch to get the juices flowing in the joints, the muscles primed to accept the stretch. Next time the knee is to the right, stay there and then continue that twist. Dropping left knee towards the mat as you reach the left arm out in line with the shoulder. Can you connect the left shoulder blade to the earth and keep it there? Anytime we twist, it is coming from our upper body. So the shoulders, the shoulder girdle spirals into the transverse plane. Also why it feels so good in the upper back when we twist. Draw the knee back in through center and then catch left foot with left hand. Again, you can remind right leg to stay down. If you need more space, more support, right foot can bend in. Deep bend in the left knee, opening up through left hip. And then gently release left foot down the mat, Shavasana. You can pick any shape to take your Shavasana in. We won't be here for too long today. So close the eyes and let the body start to recalibrate. Viewing this time at the end of practice in stillness as a way to further integrate all of the shapes that we just did together into the body, as well as completing the balance, the yang of asana, the movement, the strong poses, and the yin of these few moments in stillness. You can let go of your ujjayi breath. And start to observe the natural rhythm of your breath. It is so amazing that the body does all of these things. The breath, moving oxygen in and out of the lungs, the heart pumping blood through our veins, all of the organs in our torso completing their role to keep the body functioning without you even having to think about it. So let yourself be held in the body that you have right now, knowing that it is always doing its best to keep you here, to keep you safe, healthy, alive. And that these practices simply bring you closer to you. Helps to shed the excess, step away from the distractions of day-to-day life. And find gratitude for simply being. If you would like to stay in your Shavasana for a little bit longer, go ahead and pause the video and stay. If you're ready to move into the rest of the day, start to wiggle fingers and toes, hands and feet. Maybe a full body stretch. Arms can lift overhead. You could interlace the fingers and press the palms away. Eventually making your way onto one side, pressing yourself up into a seat, meeting with eyes closed. Sit up tall, collect the hands at the heart center, press palm to palm, fingertip to fingertip. Final moment to check in, to leave anything that you do not need to take with you right here on your mat in this moment. And take that feeling of gratitude for simply being in a healthy body with you into the rest of your day, week, month. We'll seal the practice with a final breath. So on your next exhale, take a big sigh and push all of the old air out. Inhale to fill all the way up, holding at the top. Sip in a little bit more, and a little bit more, and that last little bit, holding. And exhale, let it go together. Blink the eyes open. Great work. I hope you absolutely loved this class. I had so much fun teaching it to you. Please let me know down below. Consider subscribing to the channel, liking this video, commenting. It all helps to support me so much, and I appreciate each and every one. And if you would like to come on a retreat with me, I will put all the info down below. Like I said, I would love, love, love to have you. There are payment plans optional. There are options for a payment plan as well. I have that post yoga. Hi, can't even talk right now. But if you need anything, DM me either on Instagram, leave a comment down below, or you can email me. My email is in the description as well. All right, until next time, have a good day, and I will see you in the next class. Bye.